What's up, all connoisseurs of fiction? It's me, Full0Grace.
It's me, V.
And today we are watching the next episode of RWBY, Volume 8, Chapter 6. And things are going down.
Things are going down. I'm so excited.
Oh, I'm so worried about Penny.
I'm so worried about her.
So worried about Oscar, but Penny is kind of like moved up into the priority level.
Just a little. Like,
oh gosh.
I hope we do see Oscar this episode.
Yes. That worried, sad. No, Hazel, no.
No.
But oh gosh.
Quick recap though.
Yes.
Yang, Ren, and Jean have discovered the River of Grimm.
Yes.
Slowly flowing towards the city. That's gonna be great. We have Penny, who has just gotten Watts' virus and is now out of commission.
And he's plotting something because he took the communicator and that little like toolkit, so he's plotting something.
He's plotting. We don't know what yet, but he's plotting.
The things he can do with technology are kind of scary.
Oh yeah. So we've got Ruby, Nora,
Blake and Weiss
at the Schnee Mansion.
Nora's bandaged,
Nora's
band-aids.
Completely covered in band-aids.
Oh,
great.
Do you think she's out of commission for the rest of the season?
I don't know about for the rest of the season. But I feel like she's gonna be out of commission for most of it.
Because she's in no good condition.
No. Then we have
she's on semblance.
Then we have Maria and Pietro on Amity.
I'm gonna let you know we're not gonna see them for the rest of the season.
Oh no.
Yes. So they're still for the rest of the season. They're just drifting. We don't know where they are.
We don't know where
we don't know what's on because they're stuck in the tundra. They are drifting off into the tundra.
Oh yeah.
In the cold.
Oh yeah. On Amity Tower.
I am worried about them.
The broadcast went through.
Yes.
It worked. Everyone now, all of Remnant knows about Salem. They know about the attack.
Unfortunately, it did not stay up because Cinder was a pain and destroyed one of their what's it called?
No, it didn't stay up because
Yeah, she clipped it. She clipped the
Cinder clipped the thruster.
Stabilizer.
So,
yes, that's her stabilizer thing.
But they did get the broadcast up.
Yeah.
It was the broadcast itself was cut short.
Yeah, the problem was they were hoping it would stay up so they could have communication, so they could communicate with all the other kingdoms and plan. Because she was like, hey, if you guys want to verify this, talk to Professor Goodwitch, but you can't do that because communications are gone. So that stinks. And that would have meant that a team that Jean, Yang, and Ren could have asked for, hey, we have a problem here. There's a River of Grimm coming.
Yeah,
she's terraforming. Heads up.
But Amity Tower won't stay up, and the broadcast did not go all the way through.
Yes,
because
Cinder's pain.
Because poor Penny got a virus.
And now, Winter and the Aesops.
Winter and the Aesops are off to find her. Oscar is still stuck inside Monstra, being tortured as we speak.
Pain in the rear. Alright. I think that's it for now. I think we have everything covered. Is there anything you want to see in this episode?
I want to see Oscar again. I want to know our best boy's okay. At least for the most part. I want to see Oscar this episode. I want to see more of Winter this episode and the Aesops because I feel like the Aesops are starting to question too. Maybe not quite to the extent that Winter is. Marrow's definitely questioning. Marrow's definitely like on the fence about a lot of stuff. I feel like Harriet is not at all questioning. There is no question in her mind. This is just a job. She doesn't care about morals. She doesn't care about any of it. She's just following orders.
So yeah. With that being said, let's get on with it. Oh my gosh. Oh. We didn't complain about Ren last episode. Because like pretty much every episode before that we complained about Ren.
Yes.
And last episode we didn't complain about Ren at all.
Right. Well, he barely showed up for like 2 seconds just to comment on the River of Grimm.
Which she's allowed to do.
She's allowed to do.
Oh gosh. Ah, you two. Talk. Oh my gosh. So, in second episode, I just finished editing that, and we found that, yes, the, hound was in the background for a bit in the other part.
Yeah.
I showed you that. That was so cool. I was like, yes. Hello.
Just
what was that?
detail.
I was like, but I usually, when I rewatch, I usually watch reactions to it, so it's like a little tiny thing. But now we're watching it on a bigger screen, and I'm like, what is that? Oh, hello. That's a thing.
Right.
Oh my gosh. This. Alright. Oh, thank you, Montiome. Thank you so much. Stress. This. Send her backstory. Send her backstory. Send her backstory. Oh. I do feel bad for her. I do feel bad for her at this point. She's 10.
Oh.
She's 10 years old.
I'll take her.
Oh boy.
Come now.
You can kind of tell she's underfed. Just like how like sharp her cheekbones are and that.
Oh yeah.
The black under her eyes.
Definitely.
Madame has a motel. No fondness allowed. I'm sorry, but who wants to decorate your motel with glass sculptures of Grimm?
Right.
I love her pigtails.
So cute.
Hate you two.
Were those the evil stepsisters?
Yes.
You're to make sure the laundry is folded, the dishes are spotless, and the floors are clean enough to eat off of.
Food?
She adopted her from the orphanage to get a maid.
Hmm.
Free labor. Floor's clean up to eat off of.
Now hurry and get to your chores. The floor looks filthy.
I actually had also forgotten this is She's Cinderella by Cinderella. It wasn't until those two girls giggled when I was watching it that I clicked this song. I want to hear the full version of the song.
Yes.
Sweep the floors. Shut your mouth and do your chores. Scrub the dishes in the sink. No one said that you should think. Shine the silver, wash the clothes, and when you're finished, darn the socks. Draw my bath, fetch my slippers, fill my
Eating
glass,
the
and rub my
leftovers
feet.
from
Hurry up, you're so slow. You're no good. I hope you know that your life is of no use, and the truth is that no one's ever loved you.
Oof. I like that guy. Take your anger out on the rug. That experience with that. I've had too much experience with that.
Nice, huh? Would you look at that? Wow.
You missed a spot.
We're custodians. If someone did that,
I would scream.
I mean, would scream. Oh my gosh. We do not serve fondness. She lost her semblance there. Oh no.
Now that wasn't very ladylike.
She's stepfather for her.
I suggest you remember your place.
Am I reacted to this first time?
Say it!
I was like, oh, it's a really pretty necklace. I take it back.
Yeah.
Without you, I am nothing.
That's the line she's saying to Salem.
Oh.
Alright, what gives? Someone took my damn sword.
No
I
cussing.
apologize for the inconvenience. We'll help you look for it.
This is her room, by the way.
Ah.
Now, that's not yours, is it? I'm not here to hurt you.
She's 10. Jeez. Like, I'm not trying to attack you. Still.
I've seen you around, and I think it's safe to say you're not getting the most fair treatment. Yeah? I can't really blame you for what you're thinking.
You don't know what
But hurting them isn't going to make your life any better.
Listen to him.
You could run, but you're gonna be running for the rest of your life. Or you could find another way to handle it.
Like you can do whatever you want. Go wherever you want.
How old are you?
10.
And you wanna be like us. You wanna be a huntress.
This is why she's powerful as a huntress.
And
She's
we've
been
got about
training
7 years
for a long time.
to train you for the huntsman exam.
Oh gosh. So this guy sees her in a horrible situation. He doesn't take her out of it, but he's there for her.
Yeah.
I don't entirely agree with how he did this. He should have gone out because this is going to drive her insane.
Yes.
You know, she's a bit taller now.
Oh, yeah.
Oh gosh. And a whole bunch of time has passed. I think she's like 15 or 16 now. Because this has been 7 years. But he gives her this blade.
Just a few more years and you won't need your guardian's permission.
Okay, maybe 15, not 16.
You'll be free.
Mom, come quick! We found something! It's Cinder! She has a weapon!
Uh-oh.
Hello? Anyone?
You're right. Without you, I am nothing. But because of you, I am everything.
Cinder.
What a crazy ass.
I don't want to have to run now.
Yeah, you do. And he realizes this.
That's all you'll ever do.
He realizes, I made this monster and I need to take her down. And she realizes that, that moment of, are you kidding me? And then, oh, you're gonna die now.
Oh, no. Cinder.
I love that we get this fight. We get an actual fight between these two. Ooh. Environmental usage. She guys on the sword. She always is dual wielding. Zora's gone.
Number's gone.
He does not want to fight her. She does! Not many people are going to agree with this, but props for them for not showing blood everywhere, because there would have been blood everywhere for that.
Oh, yeah.
Not just that, but oh gosh. I think I pointed out to you that she always wears like a tall like neck on her outfits to hide that scar.
Oh, yeah.
She thinks she's free.
She's not.
You're wrong. Sorry, girl. It's like, I have a place of sympathy for her because of that.
Right.
Yes.
I was so worried.
But she doesn't know how to let people in.
How are you feeling?
You brought me back here. We failed.
Cinder, you were hurt. I was just trying to help.
I think she's had enough help.
Hey, Mercury.
Besides, she went against our queen. I'd be careful who you back.
Cinder's hunch was right. If we'd had support, then maybe we would
Would
have.
you stop trying to protect her already? She doesn't care about you.
Both of you, get out. I'll let you know when you're needed next.
Yeah, about that. Salem's got other plans for me. I'm not gonna be taking orders from you anymore.
He's moved up.
Oh, yeah.
She wants everyone on the bridge. Something big is about to happen.
But not Emerald, because she sees how Emerald only follows Cinder. Whereas Mercury will do whatever it takes. You're all on still.
I'd like to express again that this is my burden to bear, not yours.
Nope.
His grudge is with me.
Nope.
No, it'll be even worse.
Yes.
He's holding back with me.
Ooh.
I understand, I do.
Baby.
But you've done so much already. The least I can do is give you a break and try to get us out of here.
We can't leave yet. This is our chance.
Maybe you've taken one too many hits.
Salem. She knows she can't take on the whole world at once. So she doesn't. She has her followers work their way in, sabotaging us from the inside out.
Maybe we should do the same. We certainly are similar, you and I. Maybe we have been presented with an opportunity.
No. No.
Great.
Oscar, please.
As long as he's sarcasm, he's good.
You don't need to fight this war, kid.
Yes, he does.
Tell me what I need, and we can be done.
Hello,
Shoot.
Hazel.
Coward! All this time, it could have been you, but you let him suffer. Now, tell us how this damn lamp works.
No cussing.
The boy has suffered enough.
Why do you follow her? I know. I know how you see me. But her?
He's throwing up blood.
Look at what she does. How is she the answer? Why not stop her?
Yeah.
Salem can't be stopped. She's a force of nature. I've seen it firsthand. But you send children to their deaths for a cause that you know has no victory, no end.
Someone has to try. Salem isn't a force of nature because Salem can be fought. Unless she brings the relics together. If that happens.
Ozma,
Timing. Darn it, I was so close.
you have wonderful timing. The show is about to begin.
You're creepy. Hound. Oh.
Pretty.
Oscar. Why not to Neil? Well, it's actually still Oz, but whatever. And from the rest of the main people, is them. Clear difference. Neil's actually feeling.
We have good news. Tyrion has heard from our dear colleague
You got
Watts.
the communicator.
Although he remains in captivity, it seems that he has worked with Ironwood to gain some control over the puppet masquerading as the Winter Maiden.
Tyrion reminds me
I
of
suppose he
Happy.
remains useful after
He'll
all.
do literally anything to make
Speaking of
Salem
which,
happy.
Unlike
Cinder.
Cinder.
And fucking head pet.
you chose to disobey my specific instructions. Just to fail again. And I've realized it's all my fault. You fought your whole life unwaveringly for what you want, and here I am holding you back
She's a master manipulator.
instead of lifting you up. You deserve so much more than I've given you.
Nope. Personal space. You can't see.
Go to Atlas. recover Watts, he can lead you to the girl. Whether you or my hound get to her first, you will finally have the Winter Maiden's power, and I will have my staff.
You'll only be helping her bring about the end for all of you!
Oh!
You're too late.
Did the hack just not work? How do we even know we can trust Watts?
We have confirmed visual of her leaving Amity. She appeared to be malfunctioning.
This is why I don't trust technology. Now we're wasting our time searching for broken junk.
Enough! You're Atlas Elite. Act like it.
Ma'am? We're picking up an open comms broadcast.
Play it.
It's headed straight for Mantle. I repeat, a large, massive brim is headed straight for Mantle. Please, anyone!
Great. You guys.
Did you hear our message? It's right there. We need to hurry.
Where's Penny?
Are you serious right now? There are people in danger!
There are people in danger because you kids are acting selfish and...
The attack has begun. It can fly! Oh. Them. I can do that. Not much can do that. I hate those things. It goes. And the force field.
It's
arrives.
Oh, she's so... Oh, that shot. Oh.
He's so big.
Oh, I love that full view.
Oh gosh, this is the biggest part of the monster. He's not bad. He was just mostly just a beach whale. But he's full of brim water. Oh
gosh. So Monster's basically just a floating grim pool.
Yep. He's bringing the army.
Oh.
I don't know if you noticed, the air was full of air grim,
Oh yeah.
But he's bringing the land-based ones up there, so it's quite funny. This guy's full of ocean animals, like the whale, there's squid creatures, it's like that.
Dude. Okay, I will say her plan is pretty solid though.
Yeah.
The River of Grimm.
This is why she waited.
Making it look like she's taking it to Mantle, and then secretly the River of Grimm can fly.
It's still down there.
It's still down there.
It can still cause problems.
But it can absolutely still cause problems for Mantle. But then the fact that it could fly,
yeah.
Weird.
I didn't see that coming at all. I did not see that. I was like, oh no. And then did that, I was like, I didn't know I could do that.
Right?
Oh my gosh. Alright, we need backup. We got Cinder backstory.
Oh
my gosh. I still don't like Cinder. I still don't know what she's doing. That said, I have a small bit of... I understand her better now.
She's going back to trauma.
Yes. Which is not... People who suffer trauma have a tendency to go back to the people who abuse them. She's trying not to, but she keeps finding herself in that kind of situation.
Yes. People who have been abused tend to find themselves in situations like that often, which is really...
Nope.
But as someone who knows what that's like, it's hard to watch Cinder go through it twice, because it's like,
yes, girls. And so you understand, I still don't like her. I still don't like her, because as you're saying, you don't like her. But you understand her now a bit more.
Yes. The only difference really between Evil Stepmother and Salem is that the Evil Stepmother just just abused with the shock collar thing, and then just
and food
and then just kept.
No, the real big difference is that stepmom can die, Salem can't.
Stepmom can die.
You can strangle stepmom, but well, it's not so. It's more like the madame. She was called the madame, whatever.
Well, with Salem too, Salem is doing the exact same thing that stepmother did, except that Salem is manipulating on the side.
Oh, it's my fault.
It's all my fault. Oh, I'm so sorry. I've been holding you back instead of lifting you
so
up.
now
help you. Whereas stepmother was just like, you are filth. Go clean.
Here's the floor's filthy, so here's your food on the floor.
Yeah. Whereas stepmom was kind of just like continuing with stepmom, it was kind of just centered around only abuse. With Salem, it's abuse and gaslighting and manipulation. I
think it was 4th episode. Hear that, pet? She thinks she wants, as if she's as if I care about as if I should care about either of those things.
Right. But then she's like, oh, I'm holding you back.
The problem is,
you
Cinder's stubborn. She's not sticking to Salem. She's trying to use Salem to get what she wants. The problem is Salem's a master manipulator. Can't die. She's gonna eat you, honey. Yeah. She already has her claws. She already has her grim arm in you to control you. She has her foot in the door.
She has her version of the shock collar. Like
and you can rip off the shock collar.
Oh yeah, you can't.
How are you going to get this gun? Like, of course, you ask RWBY for help.
Right. But that's gonna hurt, like a lot, as we've seen. Oh gosh. It's really interesting to see just how different but similar Salem is to stepmother. And just how easily Cinder goes back to that. Yeah. Here's my thing about it. I really don't like how they dealt with Yang and like her whole PTSD. That was, to me, that felt very unrealistic. Again, as someone with PTSD, that's not how it works. But, the way that they're dealing with Cinder and her abuse and going back to a similar situation is very accurate. So, like, surprisingly so. And how there's just little differences here and there between the two of them, but it's different enough that Cinder doesn't quite see it. The accuracy almost hurts. Like, it's I could go on and on about... Yeah. I really could. I could go on and on about it. But... They are definitely getting a lot better with dealing with things like trauma and all of that within the series. Again, with Yang being very unrealistic and then Cinder being quite realistic.
The big thing is I think, did I say that Cinder was fighting back? Did I just talk about how like Cinder doesn't put up with it and she's like rebellious and all that stuff? So she's not submissive.
She's not totally submissive.
But she's like, I know how to... She's like, I've been here before. I know how. So I'm going to use the same line. Without you, I'm nothing. I know how to appease and be low and hold my tongue while hating you with a fiery passion. Yes. So, here's my question. Do you think Cinder's going to turn?
I don't, actually. I think
Do you think she... Because earlier I said... I think last episode I said, oh, Zuko. Do you think he's going to rebel against she's going to rebel against her Fire Lord?
I actually don't think so. I think so. Here's what I think. Based on real world experience with this kind of thing, I think it's going to take someone else pulling her out, or it's going to take Salem dying or disappearing or disowning Cinder. I don't think Cinder's going to be able to get herself out of this one. I don't think she's going to have that kind of power to get herself out. I think she's going to start kind of listening to the manipulation.
And she had... So in Avatar Last Airbender, there's part where we have Zuko alone, where Zuko's gone, he's by himself, she had that when after Volume 5, she was gone and Salem wasn't looking for her. She could have gone her own way, but no, she wanted to get back in Salem's favor, to get back in there. So she went out of her way to get the relic and bring it to Salem.
She could have left, but she didn't. She went right back.
She's focused. Then again, she also is out for RWBY.
She's also out for RWBY, and I can see how she would think like going back to Salem would be the easiest way to get to RWBY.
And she's power hungry. She wants the power of the maidens.
She wants
all the maidens.
All of them. But she still went back to her abuser.
Mm-hmm. So,
with stepmother, she couldn't do that because but she still went back to her abuser. So I get the feeling that Cinder's not going to be able to get herself out of this one.
It's so sad that she's like, I'm free. I don't have to run. And he's like, that's all you're ever going to do. Yes. And he was right because he knows. She's like, oh, they're dead. I'm free now. No.
No.
You just, you're out for murder. You just killed a bunch of people.
Like,
that's not
sorry, honey, but
it's really not.
You really should have waited until
there is
you
a
were old
place
enough to
for
leave.
self-defense and like you've been abused or whatever. There is a place for that. If someone's abusing you, there is a way out. My first choice wouldn't be murder. If I'm out there and someone's abusing you, first choice, not murder.
Not murder.
Get help from someone. Get out.
The best way to get out of that is to get help or
because murder should not be your first choice.
Yeah.
She could have left. Like she could have run away or something.
She could have left.
That is
she could have waited until she could have asked her master for help. She could have waited until
he could have pulled her out
to leave.
He could have taken her with him and just like left. The problem is she was legally his daughter, so he wouldn't have been in trouble. But
she could have waited until
the answer wasn't murder.
She could have waited until she was old enough to leave without her guardian's permission.
Then again, she was. I don't think her just being there was a bad situation because the abuse was just so bad, and she was abused. I think she's kind of insane. Like she's definitely has that. She's messed up. Definitely.
Well, I mean, having a shock collar for that many years.
Yeah.
She was 10. And I get the feeling that by the time that she left, she was like 15, 16,
she wasn't
maybe
17. No, because he said we have a couple more years until there's just a few more years until you can take the exam. And
Okay.
Not 17, like 15, 16, maybe 14.
Maybe 14
minimum.
at minimum.
But still, like, he trained her, which explains why she's so good with dual wielding, and she's really good.
But
she was trained.
But it had been at least 4 to 6 years
of
having
this.
a shock collar.
And
like, that's kind of effed up.
Yeah.
And I think that would drive anyone crazy.
Yes. But, alright. So, we don't understand her a bit more. Still don't like her. But why? Oscar. We saw Oscar. And we had the conversation. So, Oscar wants to try and get someone on their side.
Oscar and Oz want to try to get Hazel on their side.
No, it's someone. Maybe not Hazel. But
maybe not Hazel.
They're gonna try Hazel because Hazel's one is like the most contact with them right now.
They're gonna try to get someone on their side. They're gonna try to beat Salem from the inside, or at least sabotage her from the inside. I feel like if they're gonna get anyone to turn, it's gonna be either Hazel or Emerald.
Yes.
I feel like Emerald's right there. She's right there.
Yeah.
She just needs a little push. And I feel like if she knows, if Oz and Oscar explain to her what's going to happen once Salem has the relics, if they explain to her, like, this is what's going down, this is what you're helping her do, then Emerald's going to be like, oh. And she's going to turn to the good guys.
Mercury.
Still
He's been leveled up.
He's been...
And we kind of saw that coming because, like, in the intro, he's with all the other lieutenants. Like, he's there.
Oh, yeah.
I don't think he's going to stay once he finds out.
I don't think he's going to stay once he finds out. He's still definitely out for his own self-interest. It's interesting to see that he's now kind of almost on par with, like, Tyrion and Watts.
Yeah. He's definitely powerful enough.
Oh, yeah.
But he's just not mature enough, I think.
No, definitely not.
And again, I don't associate the word mature with Tyrion.
At all. Tyrion is like a puppy. It's interesting to see just how puppy-like he is. Cause
She
like
petted him in the last episode.
She keeps doing that. Like she keeps like kind of petting his head, and he's just like
You
smiling up
belong
at her
to
like,
she is his goddess. He would do anything for Salem. He
Yes.
would. He loves.
he's on par with the Hound, honestly. Like where she's just like, oh, what a good little pet. Like, he's not a person to her.
So he actually knows Salem's full plan. He's fully aware.
Really?
He knows, and he
So-
loves it.
Oh,
He loves
this is why I compare him to the Joker so much. 'Cause
Yes.
it's like, actually, now that I think about it, he's more like Harley.
No.
Well, he's like Joker with how insane he is. He's like Harley with how
so
just
Salem
willing.
Salem is he's Harley and Salem is Joker.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah. I get that.
Because he's insane, like the two of them. His insanity is on par with Joker. Harley at least has a little bit of sanity, but like his insanity is on par with Joker. But then his willingness to follow is on par with Harley.
Yes, definitely.
And
You
love
nailed that. Oh
Like,
gosh.
If he's Harley, Salem is Joker. Salem's like
bit farther over the edge. Like I think he's swimming in the pond down over the edge.
Oh yeah.
Oh gosh. But so Watts reached out, gave his info, and so Cinder and the Hound are gonna go get Penny.
Yes.
They're gonna go try to find Penny.
I'm excited to see who finds her first. The Aesops or the Aesops, Cinder, or the Hound.
I think the Aesops are a bit busy right now because Salem has begun her attack.
Oh yeah. I think it's gonna be interesting to see if the Aesops still follow orders and like worry about taking them in still, or if they ignore that order to help save Mantle and
You mean like
Atlas.
taking in like what Jean?
Yeah.
and Ren.
Because technically they're still under arrest. So
Yeah, they're
I'm
up for arrest.
curious to see if they still follow that order of like, these guys are under arrest, you have to arrest them. Or if they ignore that, at least for now, in order to get their help to save Mantle and Atlas.
We'll see.
Only time will
tell.
tell.
Gosh. Scenes. Oh my gosh. Just, it's so crazy. It's so crazy.
It's so crazy.
We still don't know what happened with Penny.
No, we don't.
Penny's
We
still
saw her.
falling.
She's still falling.
We don't know where Ruby or the gang is. We focused a lot on the bad guys, actually, this episode.
We did.
I
Which
can't
was
hear you in that group.
interesting. It was interesting to focus so much on the bad guys.
I can't hear you in that group. I hate her.
I like Harriet
I
as a
hate
concept. I like Harriet as a concept. I like
don't like
her.
her concept because like I don't understand how she thinks. Because at first she was really cool in Volume 7. She was actually pretty good, like kind of nice or whatever.
Well,
but then at the moment that the Ironwood turned, she's like, I always knew you kids were trouble. Blah 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 blah. And,
Oh yeah. Well, when I say I like her as a concept, I just mean like I like her character design. I like her semblance.
Yeah,
I
I
like
get
her
that.
like cool little tech that she uses. Like I like all of that.
I get that.
I hate her though.
Yeah, I don't
like her
understand how she
concept. I
thinks.
hate her character. I love her semblance. I love her tech. I love her design. I love her name. But I hate her character. She's not even one of the characters that I love to hate. Like, most of the characters that I hate in RWBY are characters that I love to hate. I don't even like to hate Harriet.
I'm gonna be full-fledged
don't
honest.
like her.
I don't know what it is about Harriet. I really don't. But I hate her as much as Adam. I actually do. I don't know why. Because I know I hate Adam. He's an abusive jerk who cut off Yang's arm, and I'm happy he died.
Yeah.
But I don't. Something about her rubs me just the wrong way. I can't put my finger on it.
Like I don't even know why I hate her as much as I hate Adam.
Yeah.
But I hate her as much as I hate Adam.
Yeah. My top 3 people I vote in this show. Adam. Dead. Yay. Dictator Ironwood. Hate him. He started off okay, like if he had just... But and then there's Harriet. I hate her just as much as them. I can't put my finger on why.
Like, I can't... My thing is, like, I hate Ironwood, but I don't hate him as much as the other two. Because at least Ironwood is, like, beneficial to the story.
That's debatable.
Know? Like, at least he's moving plot forward. At least he has an impact on plot. He's a plot device, is what he is.
Yeah.
He's a major plot device. So I don't hate him quite as much as the other two. The other two, literally, most of the story could go on without them.
Yeah, Adam's big thing was he helped grow Blake. He explained Blake, and that was his big thing. He was there.
He was there as growth.
He was her beast because she's based off Beauty and Beast. So he was her beast. But Harriet.
But like most of the story could go on without Harriet.
We don't need Harriet.
Like anyone else could have done what Adam did with the White Fang. Literally anyone else could have done that. The whole thing with the whole
don't
thing
agree, but whatever. But I don't just Harriet. No, she can die. Harriet
give a crap at all. Harriet doesn't even have something impactful like
she has more impact on the plot than and she has more impact on the plot than Tyrion has more impact on the plot. Ty has more impact on the plot. Glinda, who's not even here, has more input on the plot. Thank you very much.
Yes. Harriet doesn't even need it.
I'd be fine if she died. I wish she had died instead of Clover.
Yes. I wish Clover had stuck around, and I wish Harriet had been the one to kick the can.
And the same thing applies to the end of Volume 8, first thing that she doesn't know about yet. Switch it. But, if someone dies, it should have been Harriet. Thank you very much.
Gotcha.
She lives.
Is it Marrow?
No, Marrow lives. Marrow lives.
Thank God.
Struck down Marrow, I would have words. Someone else in the Aesops dies, saves Harriet, and takes the bullet for her.
Ooh. I get the feeling it's Elm.
Elm? We shall see. But...
Well, what's the other one?
Vine.
Elm or Vine? I feel like it's going to be Elm.
But,
I feel like Vine's going to stick around. I feel like it's going to be Elm to take that.
Also, I'll admit, I'm not even going to say, I think that the bullet could have been handled a whole lot better. We'll get to that eventually. Last episode of the season. We'll get to that eventually.
But I feel like Vine doesn't care enough about Harriet to take a bullet for her. I feel like Elm, Clover, and Marrow had at least a little bit of like care and affection for their teammates.
I'll admit
Harriet does not care at all about any of her teammates. I feel like
Harriet had a crush on Clover.
Oh, never mind.
She had a thing for him, which is they claim that's why she went off the deep end. No, she went off the deep end before that, before she knew that he was dead.
Yeah.
I don't like her. We've already done her enough. Is there anything else? What are you hoping to see the next time we get together and watch the next episode?
That's a great question because
what do you want them to focus on? Do you want them to focus on Ruby, the Grimm, Oscar?
I really want
Penny.
to focus on Ruby again because we've
only
seen.
I'm gonna leave him as Team Ruby over in Schnee Manor and Juniper as on the Tundra. We'll just use that.
Yeah, I would love to see focus on Team Ruby again because I kind of miss them. I miss Ruby and Blake and Weiss and Nora.
Nora.
I get the feeling Nora's not going to come back until like at least the end of this season, which is okay. But I at least want to see the rest of them do something.
Yeah.
And I would love to see focus on Oz and Oscar again and see who they try to get on their side and how they try to.
Do you think they can turn Hazel?
I think they could. Hazel has the potential to be a good guy. Maybe not quite as much as Emerald, but he does definitely have that potential. The only thing making him a bad guy is his desire for vengeance for his sister.
He knows Salem can't die.
Yeah. But I think once he gets over that need for vengeance, and once he realizes that, hey, Oz wasn't at fault for it. He may have sent her out, but that wasn't his fault.
You're making more Gretchens.
Yes.
By helping Salem, you're making more Gretchens. I'm sorry, you are.
Yeah.
You're not helping anyone.
He's not. He really isn't, which kind of sucks because I don't think he realizes that.
I think Salem has gotten her roots in him and is lying to him, and he's hearing that. He's just so focused. It's like Cinder, but not. It's like Cinder is like she's not thinking. Hazel he's out for vengeance. He's not thinking, and Salem is a manipulator. She knows how to manipulate people, and she knows. And I think she sought him out. Because she knew. And so she's like, I can use that. Mm-hmm. And so. But, oh my gosh. I want to see Crow. I can't remember what happens next episode. I want to see Crow and Robin. Because we haven't seen them in the Humble.
Crow and Robin. I want to see them break out.
Then again, if they break out, they may accidentally release the fly that's trapped in them with Jacques.
No, see, I want to see the two of them break out and leave Jacques in there.
Yeah, the fly's trapped as Jacques. Jacques not trapped as with the fly. The fly's trapped as Jacques.
Yes.
Oh gosh. Do you think Whitley's gonna grow this episode?
Absolutely.
This season?
Absolutely. I think he's gonna do a lot of growth this season. I think he's gonna realize that his sister is still there for him. Mm-hmm. He just needs to reach out and not be a dope like his dad was.
All right, guys. I think that's all for today's episode. So, yeah, I'm Full of Grace.
I'm Indy V.
We'll see y'all next time.
Bye.